Good morning everybody. Today for story time we're going to read Somebody Swallowed Stanley, written by Sarah Roberts. Stanley swept into the sea with a splash and a splish. Perhaps he's one of us, thought the other jellyfish. But his stripes were too straight and his tentacles too few. He just floated in the sea, not sure what to do. You see, Stanley was no ordinary jellyfish. Then something terrible happened. Somebody swallowed Stanley. But who could it be? Her tongue was rough as barnacles, her mouth as vast as a cave. As she hummed her low song, Stanley tried to be brave. So who had swallowed Stanley? The creature stopped singing as Stanley slid down her slimy throat. She coughed and she spluttered and then whoosh! With a rush and a rumble, steam burst from her spout. A whale had swallowed Stanley, but now he was out. Stanley dropped with a splash back into the sea, where he bobbed along gently, calm and carefree, until something terrible happened. Somebody swallowed Stanley. But who could it be? Can you guess? With a sharp yellow beak and a small beady eye, the creature flapped his wings and rose up to the sky. But who had swallowed Stanley? He pecked and then snapped and he nipped, but Stanley wouldn't go down. More creatures flew over, first 2 and then 3. In all the flapping and squawking, they let Stanley be. A seagull had swallowed Stanley, but now he was free. Poor old Stanley was ripped up, scruffy and torn. He sank and he sank, and he sank down some more. But something terrible happened before he reached the sea floor. I wonder what happened. Somebody swallowed Stanley again. But who could it be? Can you see who it could be? Her paddle-shaped flippers skimmed the seabed. She had a beautiful shell and a small wrinkly head. But who had swallowed Stanley? She gasped and she spluttered, then started to choke too. But Stanley was stuck without much he could do. A turtle had swallowed Stanley. The creature was scared and swam quickly to shore. With Stanley stuck in her throat, she couldn't breathe anymore. The turtle closed her eyes and lay down in the sand. But then Stanley heard footsteps. Help was at hand. A kind boy on the beach came and tugged Stanley free. But then Stanley heard, "Plastic bags don't belong in the ocean blue. Creatures think you're a jellyfish and swallow you." Now with a rope and a branch, he'd made something new. A kite! Flying high in the air, Stanley soared to and fro, safe from the sea and all the creatures below. The end. Look how happy Stanley looks. Now this is a very special book and it makes us think. So remember, next time you have a plastic bag, make sure you recycle it so it doesn't end up like Stanley, hurting some of the creatures in the sea. Have a great day everybody. Bye-bye.